Welcome to the Traditional Bow Hunting and Wilderness Podcast. This is Jason Sam Koviak. This is going to be a very short video, but I'm going to show you one way to improve upon the absolute best tree stand that's ever been made, which is a Lone Wolf. This is a Lone Wolf Alpha Hang-On, not the Assault one. The little one's not bad, but I like this full-size one much better. Very little weight difference, and it gives you a lot more platform on there, and I like it better personally. But I'm going to show you a way to, one thing that's got to be fixed on these. Now, the stand, when you're carrying it in, can be notoriously noisy because up here, you put the seat down and you close this stand up and you close it, you'll hear it hits. It hits 5 contact points where it hits. Listen, you can actually hear it. Hang on, let me get it set here so it's metal. Listen, hear that? So as you actually are walking into the woods, you can hear that hitting, and it hits right in there, right at this bolt that's underneath the seat. There's that bolt hits in these contact points, and then here and here hits against this spot up here, hits right against this spot. You can hear that. As you walk in, it does that. Even if you try to tighten that strap up pretty good, it'll still, so you can hear it. As I'm just shaking it. And hearing that when you're walking in and out of the woods with it on your back is a bummer. So what I've done to fix that, I've tried everything over the years. This stand here that you're looking at here is actually almost 8 years old. I use both these stands religiously. They're my main two stands. But what I've tried over the years, I tried duct tape. I tried all kinds of things. My best solution I found is what I used right here, aquarium cord, just because I had it here already. I use it for a bunch of different stuff on my DP triggers, or on my DP dog-proof trap. Trigger sets, I use that on there. And then this is wash machine hose that you get at Home Depot or a hardware store. Believe it or not, this plus about another 3 feet of this stuff only costs like $7. And it's real thick, real beefy. I use it for a ton of stuff. I use that stuff for the handles on my sleds that I use for my jet sleds. I'll put a section of that on there like that, and I feed my rope from my sled to it. Now I got a good solid handle that holds onto it, and I don't got to cut into my hand. So I use it for a lot of different stuff. So I had it laying around, but like I said, that's only $7 at Home Depot for a big 10-foot roll of this kind of stuff, or 10-foot piece of this. It's like a steal compared to all other hosing tubes. Aquarium tube is like nothing. This is really dirt cheap kind of stuff. You can get it right there at Home Depot as well too. Any tubing will work. But what I did, so I cut a big chunk out like this off that radiator, or that wash machine hose, and then I cut 4 of these little pieces right here like this, these aquarium tubing pieces. Now what I'm going to do with these, and electrical tape to cover them, is what I did right here. This here is in the middle, is one of this piece right here. I set it right on there, and then I ran some electrical tape around it. These points right here, these contact points, I took this tubing and I folded it over like that right there to give it some cushion, and I just put some tape around it. So having that electrical tape wrapped aquarium tubing here and here, and then that big hunk right there covers where it impacts against this bolt right here, hits against there, and then this point here, this point here, this point here, and this point here. Those 5 contact points are what actually create that noise. And so what I've done is I fixed and sealed all those contact points. Now when you take this one and you close it down, hear that? No noise. Hear that? Noise as you're walking in the woods. That's what that sounds like every step you take. Even if you try to tighten it down pretty good, it does that a lot. This, no noise. Nice and quiet. So that's just a quick little tip for you on one of the ways to make it. I love Lone Wolf stands. I love everything about them. It's the most amazing style tree stand ever been made. I know their patent or something was up this year, so there's a lot of companies out there copying them. I've tried 2 of them. The muddy ones I tried, they're not bad, but they're nowhere near as fast and as easy as these Lone Wolves are. In my opinion, like I said, it's the best tree stand on the market, hands down, especially if you're like me and you're going up and down a tree every time you sit on a stand. So for me, it's the best setup, but this is one tip that you can do to make this nice and quiet and get rid of that noise, so you can be silent when you're walking in there. It's all those little details that make the difference. So hope that helps you. I'll be back with more soon. Thanks. Bye.